Whoa, has it been 14 days? Oh my gosh. Welcome back, everyone. Um, I would like for everyone to go around the room and tell us, your character, what happened to you last episode. Let's start with Evie.
So Evie was very involved in the event that happened at the park, and she was very concerned about the reputation of the park being sullied by police being there and by there being an incident. She feels responsible for the park and the reputation of the park. And then at the end of the episode, she got bit or strangled rather. She got strangled, and barely survived.
What about Barkley? What happened with Barkley?
So Barkley, when the Ren Fair, Barkley noticed the Ren Fair going on, ventured around a little bit, but there was these kids messing around, pretend to do martial arts, and Barkley noticed, they're not doing it right, and being, martial arts and having training in it, Barkley thought he'd show him a trick, and he broke the kid's arm. And then he went on the run
Ghastly.
because the cop showed up. And then he went on the run up. And then later that night, Barkley, a little bit of character development here. Barkley went to Cade's tent to reveal that he has a gun and doesn't know how to use it, and asked Cade for assistance. So, yeah, and then Barkley tried to help Dr. Evie when she was being strangled. Barkley kicked the dude in the head, the zombie or walker, whatever we're calling them in this game. He kicked it in the head, and I know Artemis punched it, and then Cade came and saved the day, and that's kind of where we left that off, I believe. Barkley felt guilty about breaking the kid's arm, so yeah, that's where Barkley was last game.
What about Artemis?
Well, Artemis was having a great time with his Ren Fair. He was doing a little three-card Monty, little switch and bait, making some cash on the side until Barkley had to cause a scene and draw the cops over. So then I decided I'd kind of disappear for a while. And then I had to cover for my buddy Barkley there. So I kind of talked to the cops and said they were just making all that shit up. And then we kind of ditched out of there, went back, and we had some communion wine with the father and sat around the fire and had a great time up until some idiot wandered in and decided to try to strangle Kate, right?
Evie.
Evie, yeah,
Dr.
Evie,
Evie.
Dr. Evie. And so, yeah, me and Barkley tried to get this guy off him. He was just took a punches and stuff and acted like he didn't even feel it. So he ended up, he got shot in the head. And we just kind of that was kind of thing. We threw him to the side. I think, what happens in the camp happens in the camp, right? So I said a couple of prayers for him, and we went on our merry way. I guess that was kind of where we ended.
What was Cade's perspective from what happened last episode?
Well, he was just staying away from everybody during the Ren Fair, just watching everything that was happening. And then, our good buddy Barkley there decided to assault a kid in front of everybody, which drew the cops' attention. And the officer was making her way around. And as she headed towards Cade, he just kind of walked off and started window shopping at the different stalls. And then a group of morons decided to dress up in uh, Hollywood zombie outfits. So they looked real and came crashing through. People were yelling and screaming. So I almost shot one of them, but then I realized that, nah, it's good, but not that good. So I ran off because people started yelling, gun, gun, gun. So then when we were at our camp, because I got away clean, Barkley came in and apparently has a firearm that nobody knows about, and asked me to show him how to use it, so I did. And I'm kind of keeping my eye on Barkley. He actually became my PC anchor. So I got my eye on him, thinking about maybe taking him under my wing type of thing. So I was talking to my neighbor across the way, or I should say he was talking to me, and apparently there was an explosion. Some bad mojo was happening. And then I went in to read, to go to sleep. Then I heard a commotion. Went over to the main tent where Father was, and Artemis. And guy was on top of Evie trying to kill her, strangling her. And it was just a sad show of everybody trying to take care of this guy. So I just walked up and with the back point side of my axe, popped it right into his head, which that in turn gave me the talent Skullcracker. So I added that to my character sheet, and then I just yanked the axe out and walked back to my tent.
Father Cross, what did you experience last episode?
You did.
As usual, I was taking care of the camp. I was basically the camp's guardian. I supplied food and generosity and guidance, compassion. And last session we had many people trying to get at my wine, the blood of Christ. And so for most of the session, I was trying to barter with the people that wanted my wine, trying to exchange my wine for their services. And then when those creatures attacked, we got together at the campfire and we prayed to God. And as I lay in bed that night thinking, I kind of regret that I might have turned Barkley into an alcoholic. He's a little too young to drink, but I made him drink some wine, or at least persuaded him anyways. And he seemed to like it. So I didn't...
And you closed out.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
closed
go
out.
ahead.
I closed out with my guitar. I used to play guitar back when I was in the Marines. And
As a way to soothe everyone's souls.
Yeah,
I would suspect.
And I did not pick a talent with my experience points because I have faith in God to protect me.
Okay, well, hopefully this will carry you through. Kate, as you were walking away from what just transpired around the fireplace, you notice that the other inhabitants of your immediate camp are drawn by the activity, the shouts of terror, the sounds coming from Evie's throat. They come running up after you have already delivered your decisive blow to poor us. Tori runs up to you. What's happening? She's looking over her shoulder at the camp. Everyone assembled around the prone body. Half partially burned, we should say, at least in the face area, of Gus. They've dragged out of the fire there. Kate, what happened? Is that man okay? That man. She looks up into your eyes. Kate, what happened? Kate is speechless. He has no words.
I think you're muted.
Nefarious, that's you. You're muted.
Yep. It takes me a minute to get there, damn it. And I did it too, saying, all right, I just told Omega, so let me remember to unmute me when I talk. Some guy was on top of Evie, strangling her, tried to kill her.
Wacko your tent partner across the campfire from your area of the campsite says, "I know that guy. That's Gus. He comes around every now and then. He's in one of the other areas down by the orchard. Keeps to himself. Brings me apples though. He's a pretty nice guy. Who's gonna bring my apples now?"
Don't. Maybe there's an opening at the other camp you can go to, and they have the apples there.
Cade, you notice that these two, this is Tati and Frederick, they are a couple. They are immigrants. They are struggling to find purchase in this new land that they have found themselves in. But considering the troubles that the COVID virus and the economic downturn brought, they found themselves here in this homeless camp. And they are just about to find a way out. You know that Frederick has found himself a driving job. He's a Uber driver, apparently. And Tati turns to him and says, "Frederick, this is our sign. We must go. We must go now. This place, it has turned rotten." They move away, and they're going to go over here and start packing up their tent, packing up their belongings. Emily Ruiz comes over and says, "Is Dr. Evie okay? Is everyone else okay? What are we going to do with that body?"
I believe she's okay. I don't know. Father Cross is probably experienced with taking care of dead things, dead people.
This is horrible. This is horrible, says Emily. Tori turns to her and says, "It's going to be okay, Emily. Just go back to your tent." He will wander off. He's going to come over here. She approaches the group, staring at each one of you in turn and then down at Gus's body. She notices that his head is caved in, his brain splattered into the fire. She doesn't flinch, but you do see that in her eyes, she seems to be familiar with this sort of trauma, this tragedy. Free initiative. Anyone who wants to talk, throw it down. Get into it.
Well, I see Tori looking over, and I'll be like, "Tori, we tried to drag him off. We tried to hit him. He was trying to kill her. It looked like he was going to bite her, and then Kate had to put him down. He fell over into the fire, and
Put him down. He's not a dog.
well, you
He's a
didn't
human
see how
being.
he was. You didn't see how he was foaming at the mouth and trying to get to her either. You might would have thought he was."
She starts rolling up her sleeves as she steps closer, gingerly, towards the campfire, towards Gus's body. Kato is backing off a little bit. "Father, are you okay? Are you sustained?" She puts her hand on your shoulder, Father Cross.
Tori, don't worry about me. I'm okay. I've been through hell and back again. As you can tell, the war is much worse than this. I'm just concerned about everybody else here. That's all. Are you okay, Tori?
If I'm not unfamiliar with this site, it's unfortunate. And I've seen it in my studies. And I'm trying to keep my Steeler reserve, Father. So thank you. Let's see. What has my training taught me? And she's stepping over towards Gus, rolling up her sleeves. She's looking down at Gus's body. She gives Evie a glance. "Doctor,
Tori,
how was your neck?"
I can barely talk.
She reaches down and lifts your chin so she can get a glimpse of what is on your neck.
I think I need some healing stones, Tori.
I'm sorry, I don't have healing stones, but I probably have something in my med pack for you in my tent. But let me just see to Gus for a moment, okay? Just hang tight.
I think he's
If you,
beyond your help.
I would say so. I would say so. Yes. She looks up at Artemis and at Barkley. Oh, child, she says. Barkley says to Barkley. I'm sorry you had to see this. Artemis, which direction did he come from? Yes.
He came from north, from the other camp up there above us.
What
He
is what is what is this? What is this? She's pointing to his bite on his side.
He
he
came with
said
This
us.
he said he was down at the shopping center earlier. I don't know if he got into a fight with the guy down there or if he got into a fight in the camp up into just north of us here.
I said that crazy guy attacked him in the parking lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
he said that he tried to bite him or something. I guess he did bite him.
She pulls out her cell phone and is busily. Police blotter says. Police. Did you did you know that there is a state of emergency right now? And there was an explosion at the university. There's an airborne talk. I have N95s stashed. I'll be right back. And she starts backing away and she runs off to her tent.
I guess there must be a police emergency because we fired a gun and no police have showed up, and that's kind of weird.
Who fired a gun?
Cade blew his head off.
No, I hit
Aide
him with my
smacked him in
axe.
the head.
He used with
Oh,
the
she hit him with
axe.
the axe. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He hatcheted him.
yeah.
My memory is failing me. I apologize.
All right.
It is so like I'm getting to my hands and my knees, and I'm like
Mhm.
trying to crawl and see if I have strength to stand up. And as I do so, I'm kind of frantically looking for small rocks next to the fire and looking for small stones and looking for small rocks. And I'm muttering to myself, "Me, you'll help me, you'll help me." And I get to gather up as many small stones as I can and stagger to my feet and walk back to my tent with about 5 rocks.
Okay. Okay.
Evie, why? What are the 5 rocks for?
Father, don't you know? Haven't haven't you haven't you realized that the rocks are our friends?
Rocks?
They can
What?
help you in times of trial and tribulation.
You need to remember Narita.
Evie, like, I
And what
thought.
I've learned in my studies, Father, is that in indigenous societies, when stress has come, they've turned to nature, they've turned to rocks. And rocks have helped these people who have nothing else. Rocks have helped these people survive. And that's what I've learned from my people, is that rocks are there to help us.
Yes, I understand that the natives believe in the spirits of every. There's a spirit in everything. But I thought you were a woman of science. I didn't think you would
I
believe in
am,
that.
and I believe in the science and the power of culture, and the power that everybody's culture has different wisdoms and different ways of healing. And I've seen this healing with my own eyes, Father. And so I grab onto these rocks as my friends, as my companions, to remind me that other cultures have wisdom that we can't even imagine.
I I knew there was some belief inside you, a belief in faith.
I believe in the power of culture and the power of man to make meaning, Father.
Well, God sees this right now. I hope those rocks heal you, Evie.
Thank you, Father.
As y'all are sharing your philosophical beliefs, Beidou comes over here and he drains the rest of whatever is in the barrel and says, "To each their own, man. To each their own." Arthur comes over to you.
Who was
Artemis.
that? Who was that drank the wine?
Beidou.
Beto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making a note
Hey,
of
Arthur, what's up?
it. This is really disturbing me having poor old Gus here. We really need to get him out and away from camp, if you don't mind. It's making me feel a little spooky. A little, the hairs on the back of my neck are raising up.
You want to grab a leg? We can drag him out.
Sure. Hey, kid, grab a leg.
Why me?
You're grown up, right?
Yeah, but I'm like half your size.
Let's grab a leg.
Yeah, whatever. I'll grab the burnt dude's leg.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do with poor old Gus?
Well,
Uh,
I'm not going to dig a grave tonight, that's for sure. I say we just drag him
Mhm.
out of camp for right now and drop him in the brush. We can worry about him
Okay.
in the morning.
Okay. Let's see. Let's move him down here to the south end of the map. And Omega, if you can, as we go through the game, if you could just follow us around the map,
Yeah.
activity-wise.
Yeah. I
Okay.
tried my best.
So y'all, the three of you are down here at the bottom end. You're putting Gus by this lovely bush. I'm gonna leave him there. You hear the screeching of brakes down the hill, which is to the south of us. Yeah. And through the trees, down the incline of the hill that your camp is up on, you see headlights. And those headlights fall upon that big circle communal fire pit that is in the main park area.
Mm-hmm.
You see someone flitting about in the headlights through the shadows.
Hey,
It's about
what's
it's
going on
about
down
30
there?
yards away.
oh no.
Arthur says, "Hell if I know."
That's
Roll
kind of
scout.
strange.
Roll scout, Artemis.
Let's do some scouting. All right. Nope.
Beautiful yellow dice. All right. That's fine.
Ah, I can't see
Totally
a
fine.
damn thing for those lights. Do you see anything, Barkley?
I don't know. Can I make a roll?
You can make
A
a
scout
roll.
roll? Okay, I click
Yeah, I
on
don't see anything.
scout.
Looks like there's a mist drawing up down there. It's hard to see.
All right, roll in a scout roll.
Angle. Y'all.
Yeah,
One
don't see a
You do
thing.
success.
hear
No success.
you do hear a voice coming down from down there, a singular voice, a man's voice. He sounds frantic. You can just hear the tone of his voice. You can't really hear what he is saying. It looks like he's trying to start a fire.
I want to move down a
You can
little
see
closer and see what the hell he's doing.
his body moving to and fro in front of the headlights of what looks to be a large vehicle, and you hear the sliding of a large door, a side door. So you're thinking it might be a van or something.
I'm gonna move down.
Let's move down a little closer. I don't want to leave the woods, but I want to move a little closer so I can see what the hell this guy's doing.
Can I make
Okay.
a scout roll to see what I see?
You can go for that, sure.
Alrighty.
Get those
Yeah,
out of the way. Just
can't
get
see
them
the
out of the
forest
way.
through the trees.
You just see that there is a large vehicle down there. It's definitely not a car. It might be a van. Probably a van, judging by the size of the diameter of the headlights.
I'll approach
And you
it.
know that he's down there where you were sitting earlier today.
I'll go down there. See what this dude's
Okay.
doing.
Let's do that. All right. Let's see. Here's Cade's. I have
Hey,
him
hostile.
here. There he is. Come down here. You actually come down this path. Come down this path right here.
All right.
And you have the picnic tables betwixt you. You can see the fire pit. He's got it blazing now, and he's squirting lighter fluid on it. It's building up, and you can see he steps back. He's a nerdy looking fella. He's got glasses, tie. And you can see that, yes, there is a van of some sort, and it seems to still be idling, too.
I'm gonna move over into.
And you can...
Can't move my guy. I'm gonna move over into the picnic tables and call out, "What are you doing? The park's closed."
Before you do that, he's talking on his cell phone tucked underneath his ear.
Am I able
Okay.
to come
Okay.
onto the map here with Artemis and
Yeah,
Cade?
yeah. I'll move you down.
Yeah. Yeah, I can wait whenever you're
You hear
ready.
his voice. Yeah, I just had to find my script. Cade, you hear him speaking. He says, "Yes, yes, I'm bringing it as we speak. I'm going to get rid of it. Now, no one saw me, and I had to cut through the gate. Yeah, the park's closed. Yeah, it closes at like 8 o'clock. I'll be gone soon. I'm not going to leave a trace. I promise. I promise. It'll just look like trash. There's a lot of homeless around here. It'll just look like their shit." And he's still talking, and he's dumping material into the fire as it's starting to burn. I'll grab whoever's wants to be down there's token and bring it down.
I'll join in.
Okay. I've got 2 Cades.
Yep. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine. You should be able to control your token. All right.
Nope.
And then I'll fix it. And you call out to him at this point? Or no?
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk across and get somewhere in this area and say, "What the fuck are you doing? This place is closed."
You startle him. When you call out to him, he drops his phone. He looks around for it, looks for the voice. He's trying to find you, and he can't see you through the illumination of the blaze between the two of you. He just immediately picks something up off the ground that he has and throws it into the fire. The wood in the fire just blazes up as something with a lot of mass hits it, and he runs back to the vehicle, to the other side of the vehicle. Shit. As he's running away.
Chase him.
Artemis, I see you're moving around. Okay.
Yeah,
Mobility,
let's move
please.
on down there.
Mobility.
Yeah. Oops, I did not mean to hit D20. I meant to hit D10. Sorry.
Mobility. 2 successes.
Okay. All right. You catch up to him, and he's jumping into the back of this van, and you're caught off guard because it's not a cargo van. It looks like it's some sort of looks like a traveling lab. You see a workspace. You see a bunch of file folders stacked neatly upright. You see a laptop open, and there's some sort of diagram on it. Maybe a few different bar graphs and pie charts and things like that. A lot of diagnostic things going on. It's dimly lit inside. It's a little bit flickery almost. And he's attempting to jump into the back of the van, and that's when you code that you catch up to him.
You're really muffled. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
muffled.
couldn't hear you right there.
I'll try to adjust myself. How's that?
That's better.
So I got to him
Okay.
before he got into the van.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to grab him and throw him to the ground.
You could do that very easily. Yes.
Am I on the map yet?
Then I take
I'm
my
catching you.
Thank you.
axe and the top of it, just kind of push it into his throat a little bit. The top part, leg. What the hell's going on?
His eyes are wide, his glasses are askew, and he's reaching on the ground next to him, trying to reach for something, and he's attempting to hold you off meagerly. His strength does not equal yours. He has one hand on the haft of your axe, and he's trying to on your hatchet, and he's trying to push you off of him.
Ask you one more time. What are you doing?
Barkley, you notice that there looks to be a hard drive and a bunch of file folders burning / melting in the fireplace, in the fire pit. It says, "I can't tell you. She'll kill me.
I'm
She'll
gonna
kill
start.
me."
I'll take my spear, like my stick spear I got, and just my sharpened stick, and I'll start pushing everything out of the fire that I can save.
Okay.
I
Sounds
can see this. There's a name on here. It says Dub Bio.
Dub Bio is also on the side of the van. Yeah.
Why is a mobile lab throwing things into the fire in a park that's closed? One would almost say that's shady.
Would you like to attempt to intimidate him or persuade him in some other
Yeah,
fashion?
so I have threatening posture. I can use force instead of manipulation when you threaten someone.
Okay.
So here we go. Oh, 2 successes.
Nice. Just let me up, and I'll tell you everything. I promise. You got me. You got me.
No, I think you could tell me from there.
All right. By your cast a glance over him. He looks to be some sort of lab tech fella. He's disheveled. He's basically leisure business attire. You can see just inside the van that there is a blue lab coat with a similar logo that you see on the side of the van. He says, I'm just the tech, man. I was just told to get rid of it, before anybody found it. Oh my God, they're not paying me enough for this. They're not paying me enough. Look, you heard about the explosion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, we should be far enough away from it. I think the wind, and he's looking up at the sky, at the clouds, he's like, oh shit. No, it's blowing right in this direction. And it's at this point that you notice that there is heavy mist in the air. This is when he seems at first terrified, and then just resigned. Fuck. Fuck, he says.
I'm gonna pick up what I can from the ground that I moved out of the fire. Gather up everything I can, including whatever hard drives and stuff, flash drives, and come around here with it all in my hands and just be like, "What's all this?"
Artemis, as you're standing there, you notice that near the fire pit, the cement ring right here, there is a cell phone, and it is a flip phone, and it's still illuminated. You think you hear somebody's voice. Somebody's voice.
Oh, let's go pick it up and listen and see what they say.
Justin. Woman's voice. Justin. Justin. For fuck's sake. Justin, answer me. Is it done? Justin!
Oh yeah, it's done. It's definitely done.
Get back to the lab. I'm not waiting
Oh,
on you for more than 30 minutes.
so what would happen if this didn't get destroyed?
What is this? This isn't just... Line goes dead.
Listen, guy, we had this guy come in all crazy, tried to kill uh, one of our friends, and I managed to capture him. Maybe I should let you go talk to him, kind of close and personal. What do you think?
Is...
I believe, Cade, this is Justin. Are you? Your
Maybe
boss
we should
just
hit.
said that she was taking off and leaving you.
Of course. Of
She's
course she
leaving.
is.
So you're on your own. That was what she said.
What's all this
So
stuff
you
you're
want to start
burning?
talking and tell us what's going on?
It's good intentions gone bad, he says. Squints his face. Look, I had nothing to do with it. I was working in the lab. I was told to destroy everything that was in this particular mobile unit. That's all. And, that's all I know. I was
I
just told
think
to
you
get
know
it.
a little more than that.
Take it.
So you
Yeah.
want to tell us what happened and why you're trying to cover up something?
You said good intentions gone bad, so apparently you have more knowledge. You know what? Let's just go let's bring them to Gus. They could play together. We can throw them in a tent and see who comes out.
I pull out a knife and I'll say, why don't you just let me slowly cut him in a
Hey,
few
guy.
different places until
Oh
he
my
starts
god.
talking?
So
Don't turn murder hobo already.
wait a minute.
I'm not
You
killing him,
mean
I'm just threatening him. Come on.
you mean put him in the tent with Gus, the sick guy that like he went all
Yeah, the
crazy
crazy
after that
guy.
dude bit him?
Yeah, the one that was
Yeah, the
foaming
Uh,
at
crazy
the
guy.
mouth.
he's not enjoying hearing these words. He says, "No, please, no, not that. Just go ahead and hit me in the head. Just hit me in the head with that blade. Just do it. Just do it.
What's
How about
that?
you just
Just do
tell us
it.
what's going
Just
on?
do it, man. Just do it." He starts to break down.
Wait,
Just
hold
do
up,
it.
hold up, hold up,
I'd
hold
be the
up.
first person to put
Why
hit in the
would
head with a
you
blade, but you
why would
know,
you want to get hit in the head with a blade?
No, you don't want to just. Oh, I can't believe this is happening now.
What is this stuff, man? As I
God,
like shove some of the paper in his face.
Let's
you're a
move back to
whiny
the
little
camp.
bitch. What the hell is going on? How about start talking?
All right. Let's moving back to the camp so everyone can enjoy and roleplay this out. So, uh, okay, that.
Hey, there's two of me.
There you go. So Evie and Father Cross. Those three guys went down to investigate something that's going on. Was there anything y'all wanted to do while you were after they left? Give you a chance.
Well, I've gone back to my tent, and I am. If someone was to watch me, they would see me lining up my 5 rocks and talking to them in soft voices about the power of man and the power of people to make everything all right again.
Roll scout. Roll scout. Can you? Here it comes. Dice are pink. Successes. So you're laying out your rocks and muttering your mantra, and you do see just the vague shape of Beto standing outside your tent, listening in on you.
Okay. Beto, friend,
He
come
starts,
in.
drops his
Beto,
his
friend, come
red
in.
solo, drops his red solo cup on the grass and picks it up. Oh shucks! Oh. Empties the rest of it, crumples it up, throws it in the fire. Doctor, sorry, I didn't mean to
Beto,
intrude.
did you see what happened to that man who came into our camp? The one who was
Uh,
bit? Did you see him?
just I don't know. It happened pretty fast. I mean, he got you by the throat, and people were, get him off her, get him off her, and he's just getting angrier and angrier for some reason. I've never really known Gus to have anger issues, honestly, but and then Cade,
So you knew this man, Gus. You knew him.
yeah, his tent is over in the orchard, the apple orchard. It's on the way to the QFC. Just you go down there
Okay.
past the and you know go down there, and when I'm going to get supplies, you know, he's up there and he's always been really nice, and he always picks the juiciest apples, and man, he's dead. That's
What
rough.
happened here is really awful, and I'm trying to understand what part of human nature would turn someone that way. What do you think would turn someone that way? What would make someone so angry that they would want to kill an old woman?
Hunger. I mean, I can't
Are they
imagine that
going to
I
eat
would get
me?
so
Would he
hungry
eat
that
me, Beto? Why would someone get so angry? What is it within man that makes him so angry that he would try to kill an old woman? I don't
across
understand. And I
you
turn
can
back to
overhear
my
this.
rock.
Uh,
Hmm.
Father Cross, you can overhear them speaking across the way. Beto's like, "What are you doing with those rocks? Is this like, are you Wiccan? I didn't know you were Wiccan."
No, of course not. No, of course not. People have been using rocks for millions and millions of years for healing
Oh,
and for wisdom and for understanding. It's definitely
oh,
not witchcraft, Beto. It's grounded in knowledge and tradition, in in understanding that have been passed down by generations upon generations. And I'm only relying on that wisdom to find meaning in what happened tonight.
oh! This is like reading the tea leaves. Then are they telling you something?
Actually, Bader, did you know that the Yanomami in Brazil actually use rocks to communicate with the dead? They use
Mhm.
rocks to communicate with people who have passed over. Perhaps we can use these rocks to communicate with your friend the Appleman to find out what enraged him so much.
Oh yeah, let's can I come in?
Please do.
Okay, Beto slips into your tent, and Father Cross is, I I don't think that God would look nicely upon this. Father Cross, what are you doing? Hold on, let's get Omega a chance to get in here.
As he's about to slip into Evie's tent, I talk out, Beto,
Ah, Father? Yeah?
I
As he
noticed,
looks at you.
I noticed you were like stealing some of the Lord's wine.
I got cotton mouth, from all the activity, and I think some ash from the fire maybe got into my mouth.
Well, you seem to be a little intoxicated right now. Why are you going
No, I'm
into Evie's
fine. I'm
tent?
fine. See? See? He holds out his hand.
Why are you going into Evie's
Fine.
tent?
Oh, we're gonna talk to Gus.
Well, she needs to rest. She's injured. You should not disturb her.
Oh,
Come over here and talk to me.
okay. Beto turns back to you, Dr. Evie, and says, Father needs me for something. You should get some rest. You look tired. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to tell women they look tired. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. And he closes the flap of your tent. All right, and this is when yous guys come fumbling back. You're captive. Can I come over to you, Father Cross?
Have a seat and we'll have a glass of wine together. Beto, I'm sure you could go for that.
Sounds good.
I'll just kind of stay ahead of them
Mhm.
and kind of lead the way for Buddy to follow me as they tag behind. You know? Because, like, I assume he's not going to try to run away from the two big scary guys that have weapons compared to the kid in front of him.
Sure.
Okay, I'm talking to Beto and I'm like, well, you see, Beto, I take off my cross and I'm looking at this thing here. I feel dangerous times are coming. I prayed last night and the Lord said that dangerous times are coming. He looks on the ground. He sees a bloody knife. Picks it up. Starts taking the end of the cross with the knife. Starts carving. Flips to the
Damn,
other
Father,
side.
you going medieval?
I'm just doing the Lord's work, my friend. Just drink your wine. I'm just saying, be prepared. And leave Evie alone. She needs to rest. And then after a few moments, he picks up the cross.
Yeah.
Nice and sharp, isn't it?
I would like each of you to roll manipulation.
Am I able to use force?
I'm sorry. Just Evie and the father. Just Evie and the father. Oh, okay. All right. It's a tie, everyone. Okay. Beto's like, all right. Yeah. Okay, father. You gonna use that knife? And he extends his hand.
I
Take
don't
it
need
from
a
you.
knife. I have the cross. Take the
Sweet.
knife. You will need it. But don't cross the Lord, my friend. Don't cross the Lord. I'll let you know that right now. Don't cross Father Kraus.
He will step back equidistant between the two tents as he is caught in conflict. between the two of you. These two
Beto, come
different
help me.
opposing.
Beto, come help me. We need to go talk to Gus. We need to understand what enraged him so. We need
Barkley
to
comes running
understand that
up.
bite on his side.
Barkley comes running up, and it seems that Beto is thankful of the distraction. Barkley.
Hey, we caught some guy. I guess his name's Justin. He was trying to burn some stuff. Remember how Gus was talking about that explosion or whatever? Yeah, he's from the lab.
Are you talking to Father or
What
Beto?
lab?
Yeah, Father Cross.
What are you talking about? Lab? What lab?
Remember, Greedy Gus there? He was talking about some explosion or something. Or oh no, that was the other guy. Okay. We caught some dude over at the fire pit, and he was burning some stuff. He's from a lab. I guess there's an explosion that went on. I don't know, pretty sketchy.
At the lab? What did he do at that lab?
I
What
don't
was
know,
it?
but he seemed really concerned when he found out the wind was blowing in our direction.
Tori comes rushing back, and she has a handful of N95s and says, I can't find enough for everyone. I just have a handful. Artemis and Kate, you're bringing Justin up. As well as Arthur's coming up here.
Oh yeah.
Jump in.
Father, we brought a friend. He's going to tell us all about what happened at the lab and what was going on.
They bring
Aren't you, Justin?
forth
Father whispers to
a young. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Father whispers to Barkley. Is this the man you're talking about?
Yeah, he was burning a lot of stuff, and Barkley will pull like some crumpled paper out of his pocket. He'll be like, I saved as much as I could from the fire. And I'll just start emptying my pockets.
Okay, and I take it. I
It
put it
looks
away.
like. Okay. Father, looking upon this fella, he looks to be late 20s, early 30s, somewhere in there. Clearly an academic and quite disheveled. Tie is come loose. His collar is all askew. He's been dirtied. It looks like he's been rolling around in the grass. His eyes are puffy from crying. Um, his face is a little wet and red. You can feel waves of despair coming from him.
I walk up to him
He's
slowly. Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. You walk up slowly.
So, Justin, is that your name?
Yeah, that's my name. He notices your collar. He says, "You're a man of the cloth." He falls down to his knees and says, "Please, could you baptize me? Please, please baptize me, please. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to hell, Father. Please." And he's clawing at your cloth there.
Aren't you a man of science?
I've seen what science can do, Father. It's too much.
You ask forgiveness for your sins. The Lord Jesus will forgive you. But tell me, what was going on in that lab?
They meant good. They meant good. They just. I don't understand it. I don't understand it myself. I'm just a student. I'm just a lackey. I go get the coffee. I go get the donuts. You know, has something to do about. They were trying to. solve world hunger or something by messing with the gut and the brain connection, and they were using like all these weird funguses, and it just things apparently just got out of hand, and they were trying to come up with a delivery system, a gas or something, and the animals, father, the animals, they were ravenous when they were exposed to the gas, and they just ate everything. It wouldn't stop until we put them down. We had to put them down, father, we had to put them down. Please baptize me, father, I don't want to go like that.
Don't worry, son. Name the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. He puts his hand on his head. I pray to the Lord Jesus that will forgive your
Lord
sins
Jesus, give
and
my
take
sins,
you to heaven.
all straight to heaven, straight to heaven, straight to heaven, father.
And I say, I look up in the sky. I say, forgive me, Father. I'm about to sin again. I take my cross and I stab it into his head with all my might.
Kid looks the father dead in
Shit,
the
dude.
eye. So it's like that. So then it's like that, is it, father?
Holy shit, dude. Now I'm going to step back.
Well, Father, I think we have a little more in common than you wanted to talk about previously, but I don't disagree with that action.
Thou shalt not rise again.
Oh, great. Let's drag. I'm going to drag this body over and saw it with the other collection of bodies that we have down here.
Not not one to really ask why somebody gets killed, but I am curious what made you kill him.
The devil is inside that one. The only way to get it out was to destroy its life. But don't worry. The Lord Jesus took his soul, so he'll be okay.
Well, what made you think the devil's inside of him?
The devil is in that lab. He comes from that lab. That lab is the cause of what's going on around here.
You'll notice that
Brings
Tori grabs Beto by the wrist and it's pulling him away from the group.
They were doing dark things there. They must have. But only the demons come out of there.
Yeah, speaking of which, Barkley, didn't you have some papers? Maybe we can learn something from what they were trying to burn. Why don't we look through those?
Or
Yeah.
while we do that, we can take the van and go to the lab.
Do we know where the lab's at? Oh, wait. He had to use the GPS to get here because he didn't know where the hell he was going. We just look on the GPS. I'll pull out his phone and look at it.
Well, I'm sure we could just Google it. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, we were before that, right?
No, 23.
Just
No,
look
this
up
is recent.
look up the company
2019.
name. Look up the company name.
Okay, so you're gonna do a little bit of investigation.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
over and I'm gonna
Yeah.
use his face. I'm gonna go over and use his face to open his phone, and then I'm gonna go in and change his password so I can get into it.
You most certainly try.
Hey, I don't see why it wouldn't work if it's his face. It was through the
Roll
top of
tech.
his head. It wasn't through his face.
Yeah, that's true. Roll tech.
Roll tech. Okay.
Roll tech.
That maybe stretches it a little there.
Yeah, the camera must be smeared. You're not getting a really good photo of his face. Well, actually, you're gonna be down by his. Did you drag his body away?
Yeah, I drag his body down.
Okay, so you're down there. You're doing that.
Maybe it's got one of those. Maybe it's got one of those fingerprint things on it. I'll check on the back, see if it's got a fingerprint thing. That might work better.
Push.
And try that.
And try to push it.
Yep. Now use his finger to push it.
No, he's asking if you're going to push your roll.
He's asking
Yeah,
to
I'm
push
okay.
the roll.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, Walker.
All right.
Too early for that shit.
You've got access to his phone, but he's at 2%.
Oh.
Is
Well,
that
real quick,
the?
let's. I want to look at his GPS. I want to look at his GPS and see if it tells the address where he came from.
Okay.
Is it being at
As
2%
you,
the result because of the Walker hand, or?
as you, yeah, I mean, this is his mess up essentially, narratively. Uh,
Yeah.
as you were pulling up maps, it goes dead. Wah! Battery winks out.
Sorry, dude. You're a cheap ass. Not even a good phone. Damn it. Toss it over my shoulder.
Evie, roll scout, please.
I was gonna say, while you guys are all dealing with the phone, I am sneaking down to where the dead people are. I'm rolling
Did you
scout.
catch what? That I was gonna
I
bring you
heard.
into
I,
this.
I heard
Because
that Justin got killed. Yeah,
Evie heard.
yeah. Evie heard.
How does Evie react to this?
Evie is quietly sneaking away from the people in the camp and going down to where Artemis, Gus, and Justin are.
Roll stealth, please. I said roll stealth.
I'm coming.
No, I said roll it.
You said it twice.
It would actually be stealth. Okay. Dang, girl. All right. As they're having their conversation, you notice that this group over here, they are packing shit up rapidly, and you hear Ray over here saying something to the effect of, "He's going crazy. He thinks it's an act of God to just take somebody out like that. We've got to get out of here. Just get your stuff, and we're gonna head down toward the. Just go.
Ignore them. I walk very directly, especially for a woman of my age who's just been nearly killed. You wouldn't tell. You wouldn't be able to tell. I'm walking very briskly, directly towards Artemis.
Okay. Artemis, Evie approaches.
I'm gonna go get the van and bring it up to us. Or can the van get up to where we're at?
It cannot. The trails are too narrow.
You probably gotta get the keys out of there, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably would have grabbed the keys when we came up, but if not, then I'll go grab the keys, secure the vehicle.
You do that.
Hey Evie, what's up? Just laying these two bodies to rest right here.
I appreciate that, Artemis. You know, I've been meaning to talk with you for a while. I think you and I have something in common, Artemis. Something that we don't often talk about in this society, but something that we should talk about. I'm talking about spirits, Artemis. Talking about spirits. What do you know about spirits?
Yeah, I know I'm haunted by one, but
I know you are too. I can see
I
her, Artemis.
yeah.
And I
say
think
that.
you're the perfect person to help me in my mission, Artemis. You and I share a vision towards the other world that only Father Cross thinks he can see, but he sees the wrong world. You and I see the true world as it is. And Artemis, I think we are uniquely positioned to figure out what's going on and to save our community from this terrible, tragic event.
Yeah, that
You and I,
like
Artemis,
in mind.
I think we need to harness our powers together, you and me, my scientific knowledge, my knowledge of culture, my knowledge of the wisdom of the elders, and your direct contact with the spirit world to communicate with these two men and understand what's going on.
Well, let's
Knowledge
see
is
if we
power,
can do that.
Artemis.
I agree. Let's see if we can do that.
All right. So the first thing we need to do, according to the Anamamu, is we need to cleanse our minds, Artemis. Pretend that nothing else has happened today. Erase the Ren Fair, erase the men in costumes, erase even this man, this poor man who tried to murder me. Erase all of that from your mind and just focus on these rocks in my hands and focus on the two men in front of us.
All
And
right.
focus all of your energy on what you can hear from their vibrations.
Okay. So
What do you feel, Artemis?
I feel that Gus was sick. There was something wrong with him. And I feel this other one was lying to us. And he was
Why would
afraid.
he lie? He's a
He was
scientist like I
afraid.
am. And you know, Artemis, no matter what you've heard about me, I never lied as a scientist. I'm sure this man hasn't lied either.
I think, yeah, he's afraid. I think he knew something was going on. He wants to tell us something. I can tell he wants to tell us something.
He can tell you and I now, with the power that we have between us right now. He can tell us. Through you, through your voice, let him speak through your body, Artemis, and tell us what he has to say.
Both of you roll empathy.
All right. Just straight empathy.
Straight empathy.
Oh, okay. I got one though.
Who are you trying to speak to?
So
Um,
I'm speaking to Justin.
yeah.
Okay.
And my character he's got in his mind this. So I'm going to say this, and it's not so much meta, other than the fact that it's just observations. But I'm saying he's telling me this. Okay,
Mhm.
he's saying there's a sickness coming. He says it's coming in on the wind. He says that we're all in danger. The mist is falling around us. That we're all going to die.
How is the mist going to kill us? Ask him that, Artemis. How does mist become poison to humans?
It's from that explosion from earlier. It's like radiation. It's like fallout.
We have to protect our community. Above all else, we have to protect our community from whatever this poor soul was engaged in. It is against humankind, it is against the way of nature, and we need to protect our community. I want you to help me, Artemis, in protecting our community.
We need to do this. We need to leave. We need to go somewhere else. We need to get
Cade, can
away
you
from
roll?
here.
Cade, can you roll scout?
Me?
Cade. Cade.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Maybe.
Jesse, she's saying the same thing. Evie, she's saying we need to leave. We need to get the others and go.
To where, Artemis? If there is something in the mist, it's going to be all over the city.
I'll go
Away
in.
I
from the
mean,
city. We need to
the
travel away from the
university
city.
is 12 miles away from where we are here in Kharkiv. We should be isolated if the blast was in the university.
He said the wind was blowing it this way. It must be riding on the wind.
It will ride all over the city. I don't think escape is the right way. There must be a way to batten down the hatches somewhere here in the park. There must be a way to protect us here in the park. The park has always been our sanctuary. and
Aren't
for
there some buildings
millions
here?
of
There's some
generations of
buildings we
people
can
who
get
have lived
into.
successfully in parks and wooded areas like this.
Whoa.
Okay,
Whoa.
pause it right there. Cade, you had left the scene to go down to the van, so I'm just gonna scoot you south.
Okay.
The map. All across Barkley and Arthur. Arthur he bends a knee to you and he says, "Father," and he takes his cap off and he says, "I too feel like I have sinned, and I feel the devil is upon us, and I would hope for your blessing." He looks up at you.
In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, son. Puts his hand on his head. The Lord Jesus blesses you. As long as you have faith in Jesus and faith in Father Cross, the Lord Jesus will praise you and your soul will go to heaven when you die.
He's over to Barkley and grabs him by the wrist. "Get down here, boy. Get down on one knee in front of the Father."
All right. I'll get down on a knee.
Okay.
Puts his hand on Barkley's head. Son, you're young. Do not let the powers of the darkness that's going to overwhelm us affect you. Be strong and brave and fight for the good. Jesus will save you. Fight for Jesus. And how you feeling after that wine?
I think I'm okay.
All right.
Was feeling a little dizzy, and then that Gus guy attacked Evie, and I don't feel dizzy anymore.
Just remember, it's only to be used sparingly.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have wine for a little while.
Well, that's good to hear.
Something's going on. I think you're right, Father. I think you're right. Something's happening, and I think it's finally starting to happen.
Just be prepared and arm yourself.
Arthur stands up, puts his cap back on, grabs Barkley by the shoulder, and lifts him up to his feet. Gives you a strong embrace, and he squeezes you. When the air comes out of your lungs, he's just squeezing you so hard, and he's just not letting go. And you would swear for a moment that he's almost starting to sob a little bit. You feel his air in his lungs catch a bit, and then he
It,
holds you at arm's length, looks you in the face. "You remind me of my boy." Wipes his eyes. And then
well,
he go ahead,
yeah. Thanks.
claps you on the shoulders, and he walks off to his tent.
Uh, as he's walking away, I'm gonna be like, Arthur, 1 second. Can I have another hug?
Yes, yes, my boy.
And
Wraps his
and
arms
I'll
around you.
I'll kind of like let out a bit of a tear because Barkley hasn't been hugged in a really long time. You know, it's been a couple years since he's had a hug, so he's kind of like starting to cry a bit.
Okay, let's see what's going on with Cade.
Yeah,
What is going on?
he's hanging out with
What is
Barkley
going on?
and Artemis.
I got 2 successes on my
And Justin.
scout, so I don't know what that means.
All right, so you get down to. I did change the map? Yes. Okay. You get down to the van. Lights are still on. It's still idling. A mist has pulled in. A little thicker than it was before. What are you up to, Cade?
I'm going to secure the van. Did I see anything with my 2 successes on scouting?
Ah. You do see, well, in the van, you do see, of course, that the keys are still in the ignition. You notice that, yeah, this is some sort of mobile lab as you get a closer at it. You can see that there is a small pet carrier in the floorboard of the passenger seat. And there is a backpack that is partially zipped up and it looks like it's just stuffed to the gills with clothing and other paraphernalia. Inside the pet carrier is a cat. It's peeking up at you through the gate door.
I go throw it in the fire. I don't like cats.
Oh,
Okay, you pick it up out of the of the.
Kate almost got killed on a job one time because of a cat, so he doesn't like cats. He has a disdain for them.
That's fine. That's fine. You pick it up out of the cab. You walk over the fire, and you hear someone approaching from across the way. Up here, you see a lone figure walking over towards you.
I'm sorry, from where?
Right here.
Okay.
Up north of you.
All right.
Figure emerging from the fog. He says, "Hey, is everybody all right over here?" Calls out to you as you're standing there with the carrier still in hand.
Throw it into the fire. Yeah, everything's fine.
Whoa!
Who are you?
The as you throw the carrier into the fire, of course you hear the cat. The figure is going to sprint over to the fire to remove the carrier, put it on the ground.
Don't get too close to that thing.
Smack off the flames.
It has a disease.
The figure looks over at you. He's a about mid-40s. He's wearing like a thick Carhartt jacket, tousled hair, denim t-shirt on, and some work boots, and of course pants. He's like, "What is wrong with you? This is one of God's creatures."
It has a disease. Apparently, this research place was conducting experiments on animals. So I hope you don't get what it has.
So you're just gonna toss it in the fires of damnation yourself. You're gonna be the judge and the jury of what happens to this poor animal.
Sure. So
Is that your fame?
since I'm judge and jury, you have no legal right to pull it out. The sentence has been sealed and decreed. So, listen, who are
All
you?
right.
The
All
park's
right.
closed. Why are you even here?
Why are you here? Are you one of the residents?
No, I work for the lab here.
That's
There was,
funny.
a, there was an explosion.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So there were some things that needed to be burned, but the area is contaminated, and I was told that there's bonfire over here.
Well, damn, I guess we're all fucked now. You and me both.
Yeah, well, you know. So why
I
are you
come
here?
from. I live up the hill. I walk through this park all the time. How did you get in? Do you have a key to the gate, or did you bust in?
Yeah, I busted in. Kind of in a hurry.
Right. Okay.
Biohazard, a lot of things really fire is what needs to be done to destroy it. Listen, I just get coffee and follow directions.
Do you want to roll anything to attempt to prove to him that you are being truthful or trying to manipulate him in any way? Or...
No, this will be a manipulation. So, this is going to go so well.
Mhm. He says, you know, I'm a pretty good judge of character. I like to think, at least, that I am. Had a lot of experience with, well, I used to be a teacher, so I can see how people develop their personalities and the way they attempt to tell falsehoods to get what they want, to get what they need. And there's something off about you, particularly.
But you don't know the half of it. There's a lot off about me, if you want to be honest about it. You know, when you're out at night, there's just certain people you really don't want to come across.
Right. He looks down at the cat carrier, looks back up at you, and says, well, it's not like I'm gonna go man to man with you because you're clearly a man on a mission. And I'm just gonna go my way, but I will be taking this, and he reaches out and picks up the cat carrier, and I'll just be heading my merry way. And we'll just chalk this up as life experience.
Yeah, and I pull my gun out and point it at him. The problem is, see, I think now you're going to call the cops.
He just smiles at you and says, okay, okay. He puts the pet carrier down on one of the stools there.
Well, you can have the cat. You never told me who you were.
You can call me Coach.
Coach.
Yeah, what's your name?
Jeff.
Did you say Jeff? Or did you say anything?
Jeff.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Jeff.
the Jeff.
Okay. Okay. Jeff. Jeff. That's short for Jeffrey?
No.
Jefferson? Pulling a gun on him doesn't seem to phase him. It actually excites him, it seems. He seems a few inches taller now, but he's at the barrel end of a gun. He is not perturbed by this whatsoever. Says, why would I call the cops, Jeff?
Well, that's a good question. I like my question better, though. Why wouldn't you call the cops?
I think they're a little busy right now. What would I call the cops about? You're burning things? And not very thoroughly. He's peering into the fire pit. You should probably just stick around and do a better job. And I'll just sit here and wait. And then you can pull away and go about your merry business if that makes you happy. I didn't
You know
come
what?
down here to get shot in the face. I just came down here to see
You know what,
what was
Coach?
happening. Yeah.
I'm going to do something I normally don't do. I have a feeling the shit hit the fan, and it's going to splatter everywhere. So, I'm going to let you go.
Well, that's very kindly of you, Jeffrey.
But I'd like to see your driver's license first.
He pats around on his wallet. Holds up his license.
I'll repeat his
He doesn't.
address. I'll repeat the address out loud. All right.
Okay.
You can take the cat and get out of here.
Thank you kindly. He picks up the cat. And he starts to walk back the direction he came. He's going,
I'm going to wait for about 5 minutes.
he's gone. He
Yeah.
disappears into the darkness.
And I'm going to go into the van, check the GPS to see if there's anything programmed for work or the lab name or something like that.
Oh yeah, you with a little bit of digging around, you can find that it does come from a it is a biotech lab that is situated on Lake Washington.
All right. I'm going to secure the vehicle, grab the backpack, bring it with me back to the camp.
Okay. Back at the camp. Boop. You pop
And then
up.
I'm going to, hey, Artemis, that was a good idea. Yeah, the GPS in that van, it does have the lab's address in it. So secured the vehicle and I found this backpack. I haven't gone through it yet. I'm going to walk over there to the fire and see what's in it. And check Justin, see if he has any key cards or scannable badge.
You hear me say,
Artemis.
Justin, do you have any keycard cards or anything to get in? And I'll reach in. He says, "Oh, in your pocket." And I reach inside because I know they keep it inside on a pull string. I go, "Yeah, there it is. Sure enough, he has one. He's very cooperative."
You hear him, "Can I go to heaven now? Am I absolved?"
No, Justin, you committed many crimes. You're going to stay here and help us to repay the world for those crimes you have committed. You knew you were doing wrong. You want to help us, don't you?
So Artemis is talking to the dead body of Justin, Cade. And Evie is standing there.
Hurling my rocks and nodding encouragingly to Artemis and saying,
Here,
"Keep
Kate.
going, Artemis. You're getting what we need. You're doing what we need."
Here,
I'm
Kate.
And
Here's the
gonna,
key
fiddling
card.
with my rocks.
okay.
Okay.
I throw
I'm
him
gonna
the key
walk
card
by.
before he walks off.
I'll take it and I walk over by the fire area and I'm gonna dump the backpack and go through it. I'm also, when he gets back, I'll do it. But I'm gonna tell Father, you might want to check on those two. They appear to think they're talking to dead people.
While
I
that's
know,
going on,
Evie, that no
Barkley.
one's going to believe us. No one's going to believe
Yeah.
us, Evie. So we need to keep this to ourselves. And
I
I know
agree,
this is what you've
Artemis,
had
but
in
we need
mind.
to take the wisdom that we've learned here today to save the community. Only
Speaking
you and I
of,
have the knowledge to save the community, Artemis.
I
From
agree.
what you gathered from Justin and from Gus here, we know what needs to be done to save the community. I think we
It appears
need to.
we just need to move to another area that has more trees, a little farther to the south of us, I think.
Okay. Trees have always been man's friend. Civilizations have lived for millions of years in dense forests with no QFC nearby, and they've been able to survive. They've been able to learn how to hunt for berries and hunt for wild boar. They've learned how to carve spears like the one that I have in my tent. I can show you how to use it, Artemis. There's so much richness of life for us to be had in the deep forest, and there is wisdom from our ancestors to teach us how to do that.
That sounds good. We just need to talk with the others, I believe.
Okay?
Shall we head on up there? I think these two have
Yeah,
had
let's
enough.
head on up.
Justin, you just come with us, Justin. Come on. Jesse, keep Justin in line.
But Artemis,
Gus, you
we
can
need
stay.
to
We don't need you.
Artemis, we need to have a story to tell the others how we've come to this decision. And how you and I are going to
Just from
convince
what
the others to
Justin
move
said,
deeper into the forest.
Justin wasn't quite dead. He said it would be better if we moved underneath tree cover because it would block the stuff coming from the sky.
Okay. I think Father will believe that. He's been drinking a lot today. I think
Yeah, he
they'll all
wasn't quite
believe
dead.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Omega, if you could move the camera action over to the right side of the screen where Barkley and Arthur are. Barkley and Arthur, you're helping Arthur gather up some supplies. So I think the Father Cross might appreciate it if we're prepared and ready to go on a notice. I know that he has a church nearby, and hopefully we can move there and get out of this thick mist and maybe take up. Uh, you can tell that he's a bit winded. I'm gonna sit down by the fire. He's like, if you go into my tent, I have a rifle in there. Don't mind, Barkley. Just gotta wet my whistle. And he reaches down and pulls a flask out in his pocket. You
Uh,
notice that other members of your small community, they are exiting this direction. They have packs, sleeping bags, satchels. They're leaving. Tori
uh,
sees you and she says, Barkley, come on. Come with us. Come on. Come with us, Barkley.
where are you guys going?
We're gonna we're gonna go to a safe house. Frederick's gonna drive us away from here. There's plenty of room for us in my car. It's just up the street, through the woods.
Uh, I I can't leave the others. We
The
can't do
others,
that to them.
of course you can't. They're what ties do you have to them? It's not safe here. It's not safe here. And she walks over and she shows you her smartphone and she shows you a grid map of the region and she's she's zooming in, pinching and zooming, and she says, the city. And look. And it's a overlay of the city of Seattle, and there are splotches of red and yellow. Like these are power outages all across the city. Grid is going down. You know what that means? Do you know what that means, Berkeley? This
Another
is
normal day in Seattle.
Uh,
this is it. This is it. We have to go find a safe haven. We have to get out of here.
uh, what about like Arthur and Artemis and Dr. Evie and Cade and Father Cross though?
Do you want to try to encourage her to stay behind?
No. No. I'm just
Okay.
gonna straight up just like look at her and be like, I'm staying with Cade, is what I say to her. Where's Arthur's tent? I just V-line for Arthur's tent after telling her I'm staying with Cade. I'm gonna go grab that rifle.
Okay.
As I
You
walk
hear
past
her.
Arthur,
Uh,
sorry.
okay. You
Oh,
hear her as you walk away from her. She weakly says, "Bark," and she turns and moves to the group, and they exit. Out of sight.
as I walk past Arthur, I'm gonna be like, the others are leaving, and I'll go into his tent and start grabbing
Okay.
everything. I won't even stop to like examine him. I'll just like the others are leaving as I walk past and go into his tent.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You find his rifle. It's underneath his sleeping bag. There's some rations in there, like some candy bars and some granola bars. There's actually a box of cereal. You also find a few apples that supposedly probably came from the orchard, and some other personal effects. You find some photographs of what you're assuming are his family, and you pause on one of the photographs, and it's him with his arm around the shoulders of a younger fella, kind of like your age. And you're right, you do look a lot like this fella in this picture.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. I'll make sure I grab that picture, put in like a backpack, and put these supplies in a backpack. Grab the rifle and whatever ammo I can. I'll step out of the tent. Be like,
He's still sitting there.
hey Arthur, I uh I found a picture of your kid, and I'll walk up to hand it to him.
He reaches up and he takes the photo. Says, "No, I hear that in the not too distant future they'll be able to make these pictures move." No, damn. Puts the picture in his pocket. Thank you.
I'll
Barton.
you're welcome. I'll pull out a photo of my parents and me as a young kid, and I'll show it to him. I'm like, those were my parents. And yeah, I'll hand Arthur his rifle and bag, and I'm just gonna tell him, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go to my tent and get packed up and be prepared.
Okay, I'll meet you back over there.
Sounds good. All right, I'm just gonna put myself in front of the tent here. Bam.
All right,
Okay.
back over here. Back at the group.
Have the two of us made our way up there?
Yeah, I'd like to go talk to Father Cross privately. I whispered to Artemis, I say, let me handle this, Artemis.
All right.
So I
I
go up to
trust your
So
Father
judgment in
Cross.
this.
even if they're talking, the first thing I would say as soon as I get back to my tent is I would be like, Father Cross, Tori, and all the others left.
I wonder why that is. Did they say where they're going?
Something about a safe house. What was his name? The newer guy, the one with the lady. Um, he was gonna drive him to
Frederick,
some safe house. Frederick. Yeah,
Frederick
Frederick
and
said
Tati.
yeah, Frederick and Toddy. Frederick was gonna drive him somewhere. Something about all the powers going out across the city.
Anybody say where that safe house is?
No, she didn't show me. She showed me all the power outages in the city on a map, though. I'm gonna pack my bag and be ready to go just in case.
Good idea, Barkley. You're thinking ahead. I'm thinking like we're not too protected in these tents. Maybe we should find a safe house too.
Yeah,
Father, that's
we
exactly
should.
what I want to talk to you about.
Really, Evie?
Yeah, can we step over here? I want to talk to you in private.
Certainly, Evie.
Father, I think we need to move deeper into the forest. I think we need to be where we're under the protection of trees and brush, where it will protect us maybe from this mist that's coming in, but it will certainly protect us from other people who seem to be affected by whatever is in this mist. I think we need to move our community deeper into the forest, deeper into Karkik.
You think we should do that right now, or can we wait till morning?
I think we should do it right now, Father. We don't know what's happening, but I do know from the wisdom of the ancients, and you know from your wisdom, that something bad is happening. My wisdom from the ancients and your wisdom from your tradition tells us that we need to evacuate our community right now. And I think going deeper into the forest is the right way to do it. I have all the knowledge to help us survive deep in the forest. I know how to hunt and gather. I know how to build spears. I know how to teach you how to use spears. I know many of us in our community have other weapons. We can survive deep in the forest, away from this mist, away from whatever tragedy has befallen Seattle.
All right, Evie. You talked me into it. I think we should go now. Gather up, everybody.
Okay, let's get everyone together.
Let's get all the supplies that we can get. Make sure we get the wine. And
Oh, I think Beto drank the rest of the wine. The keg's empty. That bastard.
we had like in the beginning we had like 10 kegs or whatever. we had to let's get the wine, get the food.
Actually, didn't mean to remove Beto. Beto comes rushing up. Changed my mind. Changed my mind. I want to stay. Wanna?
That's good, Beto, because those people are going to their death. They're going right into that mist, into that city where all those crazy people are going to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They probably
Beto,
are.
we're going deeper into the forest, Beto. Come with us.
So grab that other
Okay.
keg over there we haven't tapped yet.
We got a vehicle to carry all this stuff.
Well, it can't make it into the forest. Can't even make it up the trail to get here.
That vehicle may be infected, though. He had infected animals and shit in there, didn't he?
Nah, not anymore.
What about an
Oh, that's
ATV?
good.
Is there an ATV around here we can get?
Isn't there like someone that watches the park? Don't they have one of those little four-wheel things like drive around? Yeah, like a gator or something like that.
um, no. It's not a. It's really not a huge park. So it's not going to have a caretaker's gate or anything like that. There is a gate that they do shut at dusk. So, you know, that lusty teenagers can't come down here and do things they shouldn't be doing. Um, so the van will be able to drive out through that entrance. And I just do want to confirm the woods around you are trail laden. It's quite expansive, but it also is surrounded by residential. And so, Evie, when you say let's go to the forest, do you mean to go somewhere here within the park or take transportation outside of town and go into the actual forest proper outside of the city?
We want to go
Have you got the
outside of the
map?
city.
Okay.
Evie
Yeah, have you
knows
got the
Kharkiv
map?
well enough. Evie knows
Yeah,
that Kharkiv is not wooded enough for what we need. And so we're going
Okay.
to evacuate Kharkiv and go into the woodlands outside of the city.
yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay, we
And
could
since
take.
this is coming from the north, I keep saying that we need to go south. And I tell Evie that both the spirits are saying we need to go south into the until we hit the deep woods.
Okay, so we'll load up all our supplies into the van and get as far as we can
Mhm.
before we go into the woods. Sounds like a plan, y'all.
Betcha.
Got a good group here.
Well, I got a couple questions with this plan.
Sure.
First of all, are we sure what wildlife is out there? Is there wildlife out there?
Yeah, there's some good hunting around there, actually.
Yes, Kate, there is indeed wildlife, and it may pose a danger to us, but I would argue, to your sense of reason, that the danger posed by wildlife is far less than the danger posed by men like Gus over there.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we weren't going somewhere to where there isn't wildlife to sustain us. But speaking of supplies, there is a mall pretty close to us.
Mhm.
I don't know if we want to try to retrieve camping equipment, fishing poles, lures.
We
Right.
have a lot of that, don't we? Don't we have a lot of that already?
We're all homeless
Yes.
people here.
I mean,
Greedy
we
Gus.
have like
if
tents and stuff like that, though.
Cade,
if you
I
only
th-
have it if you put it on your character sheet.
I'm afraid we got no time to mess around. That mist is coming. We got to get out of here because that mist is causing all this crazy shit. Whatever those crazy scientists are doing, they're calling upon the works of the devil, and they unleashed it
What do you
upon
mean?
the earth.
What do you mean coming? It's already here. Look.
Well, do you want to
Hey,
stay in
that's
it
why we
longer?
need to get out of here.
Yeah, we
It's
need to get
just
out of here now.
We need to
and
get out of here right now. We don't have time to go to the mall.
then what happens when it gets to where we go? We're just gonna keep moving.
Greedy
I'm
Gus already
hoping to
said
find an area that's wooded enough and that's dense enough in forestry that it won't be able to reach the bottom of the forest floor. It will
Yeah,
stay
it'll
trapped in the
disperse.
canopy of the trees.
Okay. I just would prefer to be a little bit more prepared, but yeah, okay.
Prepared.
Greedy Gus.
Well, I'm with you, Cade. Once we get find a good camp, we can go out and we can grab some stuff in the local.
Yeah,
There's
but right
probably some
now,
residential areas close by we could go find stuff in.
yeah, but
Greedy
Okay.
Gus did say
as
that the
as
mall was going crazy when he was there.
yeah, with the chaos, it's better to do it during chaos and when people have an opportunity to fortify. But hey, you know, I'm just one person in this group, so if you all want to pick up and go, let's do it. I just think trying to go back later is going to be a problem because if things are going on, uh, people are going to go there and they're going to fortify it and they're going to take it. Where right now it's a free for all.
I'm worried if we spend one more hour in this area, Kate, it'll be too late for us. This mist is rolling in fast, the wind is coming fast, and we are not protected here in Kharkiv. You can see the trees around us. There's so many gaps where that mist can fall into the forest floor. Deeper into the forest, closer to Rainier, the forest is so dense you can't see the forest floor through the canopy. That mist can't reach us there.
I'm not
Evie,
quite sure that's how air works, but
Well, I am a
I'm not
doctor
an
of
outdoorsy.
anthropology, not a doctor
I'm
of
not an
air.
yeah. I was gonna say I'm not an outdoorsy type of guy. I guess maybe trees can block air. I don't know, but like I said,
Tomato
Yeah,
said,
it works like a big filter. It's like an air filter,
it
I
would
think. It
dilute
just
it.
it'll filter it out. It would certainly
Arthur
dilute it.
says Arthur says this is really affecting my asthma too. This it feels like it's getting thicker by the moment. Does anybody? He reaches into his pocket and shakes his inhaler and says, "Bam, bam, damn! I gotta find a pharmacy, guys. I gotta find a pharmacy. Or I'm not gonna make it very far, very far."
Arthur, I think I have something in my tent for you. I have a backup of the supplies that you need. Let's go into my tent and grab you at least one more inhaler. If I have more than that, we'll grab them all.
Evie, you should let him go find a pharmacy. This guy looks like he has some problems.
I have inhalers in my tent, Father. I keep a
Okay.
supply of all the medical care that we need here in the community.
All right, Evie.
Okay, so you gather up things that you're going to need, and you head
Yeah.
down to the
Grab
van.
all the stuff. Right, pack it into the van.
Okay.
is there anything useful in the backpack in the van?
Looks like it was his personal items. Some clothing, his toothbrush, his toothpaste, a few cans of cat food, um, a
Oh, that was
and
his pet cat.
a copy of The Hobbit and a copy of Snow Crash.
Okay, I'll dump. I'll leave everything on the floor, but I'll put the two books in the backpack, and I'll take the empty
Okay.
backpack.
All right.
And then I'll head to the van.
All right.
Picked up
I'm
all my
tagging along with Cade.
worldly belongings and take it to the van too.
I grab all the medical
Yeah.
supplies, my rocks, my spear, and
Okay.
my books that I have gathered through the years about indigenous living and foraging and survival in the wild. And I gather all that academic material plus my medical supplies and my spear, and I head to the van.
Okay. All right. I'll get down to the van. It's still there. Still running.
I
So
locked it up and turned it off and took the keys. Remember?
You did. You did. So it's there. Still there.
All right, I unlock it.
Waiting for you.
I'll climb into the driver's seat.
I'm like, hold on. Is this everybody? Is this all we got? Is this our crew?
Yeah, this is everybody.
6 of us.
Everybody else left. Everyone else left. They're trying to
I
convince me
think
to
there's
go with
7 of
them.
us, Father.
Where's the 7th? Oh,
So,
right here.
Well,
That'd be me.
Jade,
That'd be me. I wasn't counting myself. I'm sorry.
out of curiosity, Father, just a quick question. The address for the lab is here in the GPS. You sure you didn't want to go and kill more demonically possessed humans?
Oh yeah, my cross.
I think that's leading us to the I think that's leading
Yeah,
us
my
into the
cross.
infection. And from what that woman was saying that I heard on the phone, she said that she was getting the hell out of there and leaving. So it didn't sound like a place we'd want to go to.
Just checking.
We need to keep our eye on the mission, which is to save our community by moving deep into the forest.
All right, well then get in. Let's go.
We shall
Let's
listen to
boogie.
Evie because she's got the
How much
wisdom
speed?
of science and she has the wisdom of the spirits of nature. She will guide
Nice.
us.
I look at the gas gauge. How much gas is in this thing?
3/4 tank.
All right, we got 3/4 of a tank.
Okay. Let me just move it for you.
Where we go? Where we going, Doc?
We're going to the foothills. We're going to the foothills.
Foothills. Okay. I'm just gonna put you to the side of it. All right. As you are driving out, you see headlights shining up here at the corner, approaching.
Oh man, what the? Barkley stops himself
And
from swearing.
coming around the corner is a cop car. Approaching. And it stops.
Just keep on going and go around that cop car.
Keep driving.
Hey,
No
drive
lights
on
on.
around the cop car.
There ain't no red and blue going. I keep going.
Yeah, let's go on.
It will go irk.
I don't think they want us to leave.
Let me handle this, guys.
Whoa.
We pull up. So can we pull up so I can go out and speak with the officer?
Yeah, this is good. Go ahead. Stop.
Out steps Officer Jax, you saw earlier.
Yes.
In the
No,
day.
fuck.
Mr. Jax.
I walk
That's
up to
okay.
Officer Jax. I can't see my token, but
Oh, 1 second,
Yeah.
everybody. We have the lollygaggers
Gotcha.
rating with the
Lollygaggers.
yeah, the rating with party of 12. Welcome, Lordy.
Welcome.
Lollygaggers. Long time no
Welcome.
see.
Hey,
It's been a while. Yeah, we had a quiet
long
summer,
enough.
but we're getting back into things.
Took you long enough. It's almost like you were lollygagging.
Meow, meow, meow.
How'd you do?
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. We needed it tonight. Yeah.
You got here just in time. We're about to kill a cop.
Incidentally, incidentally, Omega, how much time do we have?
Well,
Uh,
as much as you want to do, it's normally the ending time, but you could do it however everybody wants to stay up. It's up to you.
Well, let's see how this unfolds here.
Or leave it as
Okay,
good.
so
Yeah.
Evie, you step out of
Officer
the van.
Jax. Officer Jax, Dr. Evelyn Sinclair, you remember me from earlier today.
Of course. As she's approaching, she does have her hand on her hip where her sidearm is located. As she's approaching you cautiously.
Officer
I don't
Jax,
like
we're
that.
trying to evacuate the park.
That's probably a good idea. How many do you have with you?
There's 7 of us in total. We're going to go to the
Okay.
foothills of the mountains where we think it's going to be safer there for our community. Can you escort us there?
I can, I, I imagine. It's gonna take a lot. It honestly, Evie, and she steps a few paces closer, and she says, "The streets are jammed. People are just hopping out of their vehicles and then abandoning them. I don't know what's going on. My precinct, everyone in my precinct, they've either gone home, dedicating their duties, or they've been shunted downtown to handle emergencies. I'm just
Officer
glad to
Jax,
see
we've
that
heard
you're
that this
okay.
mist is poison, and then it's making people go mad. Is that true?
It's the mist. What have
Well,
you
that's what we
heard?
heard, that it's the mist. That it had something to do with the explosion at the university.
Oh, oh. She seems to be connecting dots in her mind. It's just, how many did you say were with you? There's 7 of you.
There's 7 of us.
We need
Come and
we
seek
need to
shelter with us. Come and
need to
seek
get
shelter with us.
indoors. We
Escort
need
us to the deep forest where we will be protected in the canopy of trees. Escort us and come live with us, Officer
doctor,
Jax. You can
doctor,
protect us and we can
doctor,
protect
doctor,
you.
doctor. She puts her hands on your shoulders and says, "Highways are jammed, doctor. You're not gonna get far. You're not gonna get far. You need. I can take you somewhere safe. We can hole up and wait for this mist to clear, wait for daylight, and then we can make our way out of here in the daylight."
We need to get out of this mist, Officer Jax, no matter what.
Yes,
But
yes. So
I think
tell
that
your driver.
being indoors sounds terrifying to me right now, because what if somebody who is indoors is infected by whatever is in this mist and we're trapped? We need to be outdoors where it's safe. Where we're used to living. This is our home. We're merely relocating for safety.
Do you want to manipulate or persuade her in
Yeah,
some fashion?
I'll persuade. I guess manipulate. Or is it leadership or manipulate?
I think you're trying to manipulate.
Manipulate, okay.
Okay. She says, "I really the precinct is half a mile from here. Just come to the precinct. We can shut it down. We have all the supplies that we need there. And please, I just encourage you and your group to just wait for this to blow over. Then we can figure out what's happening in the daylight. Do you need
Evie, what's going on? We gotta go.
Artemis, this kind officer Jax, who helped me earlier today, she's suggesting we go to the precinct. It doesn't seem like a very wise idea because this mist will follow us. We need to get deeper into the
Officer
woods,
Jax.
don't you think, Artemis?
Yes, Officer Jax, if we go to the precinct, there's going to be 10,000 other people trying to get to the precinct too, seeking help. We have to get away from there. All those people are going to get infected. This mist is going to infect them, and then they will attack all of us. We've already
Artemis
seen someone that
roll
was crazy.
Artemis roll scout.
Yeah. All right. Nope. No scouting today.
Okay. Evie, as you turn back to the officer, you see someone emerging from the shoulder of the road. It's one of those zombie LARPers that you saw from yesterday. He's just supposed to have been lingering around in the park all day, on into the night, and he's just shuffles up behind Officer Jax and grabs her. She turns, pulling her sidearm. Startled, she fires. Bullets ricochet off of the pavement. Ah! Bites down on her, or attempts to bite. Attempts to bite down on her. Let's see. What do you do, Evie?
I scream and I run back to Artemis. Artemis, we gotta get out of here. Get into the van and let's get off the road, bypass that police vehicle. We need to leave. Clearly, you were right. We can't go to the precinct. We need to retreat
Okay.
into the woods right away.
Well,
She screams.
Artemis, if she did she get bit? She didn't get bit, did she?
She got bit. She goes down onto the ground with
She did get bit?
dead on her, yes. You can hear her screaming out and she's firing rounds randomly. Evie, roll mobility.
It's too late for her. Can I run up here with the car she left running and get in the car and move it?
You can. I want Evie to roll mobility, though.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
You're safe.
Okay,
Nice.
good. You do not get hit by stray bullets. Let's see.
I'm gonna step out of the
Nemesis
van,
doing that. You hop out of the van.
my axe, and I'm gonna run over there and hatchet this thing.
Roll
Yeah.
scout,
Do I need to
please.
roll mobility to get to the police car?
Yeah, roll mobility. And then I need a scout from Kane. Thank you. See another one coming up
Another
the
net.
embankment there. Artemis, you get to the car, and the door is shut, and you pull on the handle. It will not open.
God damn it, she has the keys.
It's locked. Kane, you're like right about here, and you see this other guy. He's coming over to bend down over Officer Jax when he sees you and turns.
Just take him out.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna jump out the door once I see it going after him.
Yeah,
All right.
just put yourself out there. Just put yourself.
And then I have skull crack, so that's bonus 2. It's not 22.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
I
should do it.
do 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage.
Yeah, that is sufficient.
So basically, it just comes and I just take the axe and just, again, using the point, not the blade, just right into the side of its head.
Okay.
And then, using the momentum when it goes down, I just step on it and pull it out and keep walking to go help the officer. And then seeing all that, I turn around. And go
Yes.
back.
They are shambling up the hill. It's a really good incline. It goes down to another level of the park, and they're just pulling themselves up, grabbing saplings,
How fast
stepping
are
over.
they moving?
They are
This
actually
way, right?
they're picking up speed. They're
Like, do I have
picking up
enough
speed.
time? Do I feel to have enough time to grab Officer Jax and drag her back to the van?
Good attempts to do so. What you notice, I will say, Cade, you notice that once this fella here notices you, his pace picks up a bit, and then of course you took him down. And you see these other guys coming up, and they're struggling along, but once they get their footing, they almost like leap forward with momentum,
All right,
stagger
never mind.
forward. Yeah.
I'll just run back and get back in the van. I was just
They're-
going to try to get her guns and stuff, but oh well.
Okay.
Yeah, I go and I get back in the van and like
Yep.
start going.
Yep, back in the van.
Evie.
I kind of turn as I'm getting into the van. I just kind of look over at Artemis and just go. Now, what
Uh-huh.
is this over here? Is this also like a slope where you can't go around it?
No, that's
Or
flat.
that's flat. All right, so that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll go around here to see if we can get to Artemis, pick him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when it's my turn, I'm going to go around the vehicle away from them. When
I
it's my
say,
turn.
Roll
I
mobility,
tell
Artemis.
Okay.
I tell Barkley open the side van door as we drive by.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
Artemis, you
definitely
should probably
pushing
push
that.
that. You need to push that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Maybe not. You might not have to open the van door.
No,
Well, I know how
Artemis.
to wait.
No. No.
I still succeed.
No. You succeeded, but you messed up. Messed up. You're running around the side of the vehicle.
Oh fuck.
This
I see.
this fella, he breaks from the group as you move, and he actually sprints and matches your speed, grabs you by one of your suspenders, which
Stab him in the head.
stretches out, spinning you around. And he's coming in for a bite. What do you do?
Stab him in the head.
Go for it. Ah! All right.
Well,
So you
I got
stab
him.
stab him in the head. He falls to his knees in front of you. Your suspender snaps. Your pants unbuckle. One of the sides of your pants falls down over your hip. And he's still clutching onto you in a death grip as you turn to flee.
Yeah, I drag him along as much as I can to get around to the car.
The rest
Get around the car.
it's definitely slowing you down. The rest of you jump into the van and you're gonna zoom over. I get a mobility from the driver.
Alrighty. Now vehicles have a bonus.
It's two.
Yeah, 2. You get +2.
+2. Okay.
Yeah.
Mobility. Here it is. +2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Artemis, roll mobility one more time, please.
All right. Come on, mobility.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I run and jump in the open side of the van.
All
As he
right.
jumps in, I'll close the door behind him.
Okay. And you drive off into the darkness.
That was so fucking cool.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for helping me there. Helping me get in.
Not a problem. That was fucking awesome.
Drive curves, it weaves, it goes uphill, it goes downhill, and finally you get to a iron bar, a painted iron bar that extends across the pathway, the driveway there, and it looks like someone has haphazardly wrapped a chain around it. This is the entrance to the park, or the exit to the park, as it were. Roll drive or mobility, please, one more time.
The police officer didn't leave it open when she came in.
You did not.
Okay, how about 4 6?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You bust through it. The door swings wide. And you peel out onto the main road and head off into the night. And that's where we'll end it for tonight. We've escaped the parks.
Awesome. Yay.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
Oh god, those
Yeah.
dice were trying to
Again.
kill me. I only made one success, and it was that last one, more or less.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Nice. Nice ending there.
Oh,
Awesome job, Beauregard.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's so hard. Like I understand you just can do a three session. I'm totally fine with that because we got so much other stuff to do. But like it's hard. It's very hard to do a 3 session Walking Dead RPG because the story just keeps going, right? It's hard to stop the story.
It does.
Yeah.
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 And you know,
and we like to
honestly,
These characters are so
Yeah.
much fun. I want to keep playing them.
Well,
yeah.
like I
This is
said,
fun.
you could always do the
and
three mission and then in the future like do another 3 or whatever, you know. But
we could. But I would say,
Well, we still got one more session. We could all still die.
yeah, could be.
That's
could be
true.
good.
we'll
That's
see
how
what,
it's
we'll
still
see what
done
happens
that
in part
time.
3. Your intention is to head into the forest of the Pacific Northwest and get
Yeah.
away from the city. Okay, I can work with that. Right on.
And I would like to add Evie as my
Yeah,
PC
you're my
anchor.
PC anchor.
Oh, I thought you wanted father. Are you changing your mind
Well,
now?
the father
Changed her
changed,
mind because I showed Artemis that he like shared a gift.
Yeah, the father was kind of reluctant to talk to me. So I was like, okay, well, let's me and the Evie will.
Stabbing the guy in the top of the head might have had a little bit to play in that decision.
Maybe.
Can
Anyway.
I thought you was going to kill the other guy too when you had him bent down to get your blessing.
No.
All right, y'all.
Only the dead.
I'm gonna
You're gonna do
I'm gonna
So we will have part 3, the final chapter, on the 21st. If anyone has not watched episode 1, please go back and do so, so you can get some context.
Yes.
We're gonna do the experience points real quick.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll give you, since this is a short run, I'll give you 5 this time.
Oh wow.
5.
And remind me, how many experience points? So I got how many experience points do you need to buy stuff with?
10.
Yeah.
10 for a new talent, or 10 to raise a skill point by 1.
we started
Every
with
10
38.
raises a skill point by 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or you can pick a talent.
And you
Is
can
the
pick
talent the strength, agility, wits, or empathy? And the
No,
skills are
that's-
the
Nah.
That's called those are your attributes: strength,
Yeah.
agility, empathy, and wits. That's attributes. Your skills is like close combat, endure, and force.
Okay.
Like the 3 underneath each attribute. Yeah, so that's your
Okay.
skill.
Attributes can't go up.
Attributes,
Attributes
yeah.
always stay the same.
Attributes and
it.
health. Attributes and health, and anything that gives you like an armor boost is a no-go kind of thing. Like they don't have that in this game. So like
Okay.
you could bring up your skills and you could pick talents. We started with 38 experience. We got 10 last game, so that brought us to 48. This 5 brings us to 53. So yeah,
But you
that's where
spent-
we sit for experience.
You spend X amount when you build
Yeah.
your character. So depending on how much you spent, you may or may
Yeah,
not.
so
have
we spent everything when
Yeah.
we created our characters. That means we have 15 now.
If you
And every
didn't,
skill is worth
13.
10.
13.
15 if you didn't do anything.
If you didn't do
13
anything,
actually, because it was 8. It was 8 plus 5 because we're at 35,
Oh,
right?
we only
We
get
just
the
got
last
5.
one.
What was it? Oh, I thought somebody
Last
said
game,
I thought we had 10
last
last
game
time.
was
Yeah,
10.
last
Yeah.
game was 10.
Yeah, last game was
Okay.
10, and then this game was 5, so we're at 13 points. Yeah, 13 experience. Yeah.
10 and 5 is 15.
15.
10 and 5. Well, we started off with 38, and then we got 10,
Mhm.
brought us to 48. So we were
Well,
at
she
48
said-
experience.
she said everything.
Well, I'm
Everything.
the thing is, we don't have enough time to
So-
use it.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
maybe if we have
yeah,
a big
yeah.
zombie
I
battle
see-
in the end.
I see exactly
You're-
what you're saying, Dead Taco, but I mean, she said she spent it
You're-
all, so I was just going off of that.
Yeah,
You're-
okay. I got
you're-
it.
Theoretically,
Your 38. Your
eight-
38 was to build your character.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, your 38 was to build
30
your
was the
character.
build
So,
character.
Well,
So
Yes.
that left 8 points. That left 8 points left over because you
Yeah.
could only do 3 things. So
yeah, so there you go.
Kate, like the Taco was saying, you had 8 left over You got 10 from last session, which is 18, and you
Oh,
got 5
got
from
it.
this
Okay.
session,
There you go.
so that's 23. So if you haven't
23.
played anything since character creation, you have 23
Yeah.
experience.
Cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
Math.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Math
everybody,
is so important.
thanks for coming out. We got, thanks for the chatting, guys. We got Lone Gunman, you're here all night. Appreciate it. Thanks for talking and
Nice.
chatting up a storm. Australia, so you're always here. Thanks for the raid, Lollygaggers, and TK Kill Gear. Yeah, I was staying around from the raid. Appreciate it all.
Mad Bard was in.
Mad Bar
Go
was
back
in.
and watch the
can't
beginning
forget
of the
Mad
episode.
Bard. Yeah, Mad Bar gave us a sub, and yeah,
Nice. All you raiders, go
Okay.
back and watch the beginning of the episode. It was nice RP. All
yes,
around.
we do Walking Dead here, and yeah, this is the second episode of a short 3-session campaign, mini campaign, so it's easy to catch up on. And the first session, it's a good story. We'll always do Walking Dead on this channel because it's such a great role-playing system. After we're done this, this is only a short 3-session one. Then we'll get back to season 3 of the Walking Dead campaign of the Dead. So we'll continue that. And we got Alien RPG and The Great Dark coming up. And I don't know, maybe Star Trek. Still looking at some other games to put up. But stay tuned on the channel. We got a lot of stuff coming. And appreciate you coming out. Thanks, Beauregard. It was a great game, and I can't wait to play again in 2
Awesome.
weeks. Next week we got the finale of the Electric State with Coyote GMing that one, the finale of that long campaign. So stay tuned for that if you liked Electric State. Okay, everybody, good night. Thanks everybody for playing. It was great. You're all great role players. Love y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.